If you're watching this episode, then that means that you were either trying to look for the oldest video in this channel, or you came from the last episode in the main channel. Now, if you're confused, I've been playing Persona for a while, and I've been uploading the playthroughs in my main channel. However, I decided to start making long form content. It will come out soon, and I don't want to clutter up the channel with playthroughs. So that means that I decided to make a gaming channel, and this video is the first video to be on this channel. Now, I'm gonna make this easy for you. If you want to watch me play this game, in the description, I added the very first playthrough. It's gonna be a playlist, so you can kind of like, pick the videos there. And I will also be adding the previous episode if you kind of want to go to that. So yeah, I did not delete any videos. It's just that the other videos are in the main channel. So just thought I should mention that. If you want to watch me live, it's the very first link in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a good day. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Persona 3 Reload. I was grinding Tartarus yesterday. I only went up 1 level, so doesn't seem like it's really worth to grind right now. Not at least until the next full moon, so yeah, guess I'll wait for that.
Alright, I'm getting fancy today and adding an egg to my order.
Okay.
Whew, that hit the spot. You get a lot of bang for your buck here. Man, can't remember the last time I had such a fresh egg. Maybe I should get some for them too.
Who's them? For your teammates?
No, I meant my siblings. 4 of them, actually. I look after them.
Nice.
Our apartment's pretty small though, so we're packed like sardines.
Sounds rough.
You could say that. You wouldn't believe how hot it gets in the summer. I never mentioned this, but my father died 5 years ago. We were told his car fell off a cliff. I'm not fishing for sympathy or anything. I just thought you should know.
Hayase told me about his family situation. He's going through some tough times. I feel like we're getting closer. Barely ranked 3?
Whoa, it's already this late? The preschool's gonna be letting out soon. See ya.
Bye-bye.
You know, there's not much time left for us to spend like this.
Yeah.
In just a short while, we'll be looking back on these days with nostalgia.
What's next for you?
Well, since my father passed away, I've been faced with a number of complicated issues. My inheritance, the future of the Kirijo group, and the expectations of everyone involved with both. It's possible I won't be going to college or starting a career. I may need to walk a different path. Say, what does
Sigma.
marriage mean to you?
It's all for love. It's all for love. We fell in love.
Straightforward answer.
That's that one song. When I
However,
met you
I
in the
appreciate-
summer.
I can't let my feelings tug me around when making these decisions. An agreement between 2 parties, such as marriage, takes careful consideration. My parents' marriage was arranged for strategic reasons.
Money.
But as time passed, they slowly grew to honestly love each other. I
Well,
don't
that's a
think they
first
were
for
unhappy
arranged
in their
marriages.
lives. Love can take many different forms.
Yeah, that is true.
Am I wrong about this?
Do you have a boyfriend?
Please, wouldn't you know if I did? We're living under the same roof. Besides, that's a bit... How do I say this? Romance just isn't my strong suit.
I lend an ear to Mitsuru. I feel like our relationship has grown. Player. Yeah, I forgot what. Oh, Empress Arcana. I had forgotten.
Looks like we ended up staying until closing time. Talking in the library. I'm not setting a very good example as student council president. We should go.
Well, I am the US president, so I should be fine.
You were actually able to keep up with me on my training regimen. I'm impressed.
Of course I could. Oh.
So, what do you think?
Of what?
Well, the reason I asked you to join me today is
We finally found you, Akihiko Sanada.
Ooh. Damn.
We've had a good run up until now. Today's where it ends.
Don't feel bad about screaming if you gotta. No one's coming to save you, though.
These guys just don't know when to quit.
There's no getting away this time. Not for you, and not for your chicken shit buddy either.
Not that it'd matter anyway. You guys live at the dorm nearby, don't you?
Ooh.
Yeah, we saw some girls there. And a kid, too. Sure hope they're keeping safe.
You won't get away with this.
Stay back. I'll create an opening so you can escape.
Escape.
If you're going
No.
after my friends,
Persona.
then I'll be your first obstacle. Come on. Make your move.
Yeah.
Don't you know what'll happen if a trained guy like you hits an amateur? The boxing team will be suspended, and you'll be expelled. Or worse, you'll go to prison, and your life will be over. Is that what you want? Huh?
That is true. I could never do something like that to my supervisor or my boxing teammates. But even if that's how I feel, I can't back down now.
Never
I'll
back
carry
down,
that
never what?
responsibility
Never give up.
and pay for it the rest of my life if I have to. I will protect what's important to me. That's why I have these fists.
Ooh.
Ah, what the hell are you going on about?
Oh,
Let's get him.
all right then. I'll trust my back to you. Just try not to hurt him. I'm sure you can handle that.
Cocky little bastards!
Ooh. Bow, bow, boom. Damn.
Looks like that does it. That was quite the
Did we just
challenge
all out
considering
attack
their
him?
Numbers. Are you all right?
Yeah.
Don't ever show your face around here again. If I ever hear you're threatening my friends, you know what'll happen next.
Ooh.
Got it.
Come on, it's getting cold. Plus, someone might have called the police. Let's go to my room for now.
Dun-dun-dun.
Well, I'd like to put out some tea, but I have to take these off first.
Stylish.
They're more than just fashionable. These hand wraps protect my hands and wrists. Not only do these protect me, but they can affect the power of my punches depending on how I wrap them. Whether my fists deal damage or not depends on these. I guess they're like my partners in the ring. Anyways, make yourself comfortable. So, the reason I asked you to join me today. It's because I wanted you to know what I've been working on. I spent a lot of time training and gaining more experience.
EXP.
And I thought I'd finally reached a point where I could feel confident in my abilities. But after hearing what the appraiser said, I felt afraid. I felt anger too. Knowing that all the training I'd put myself through was meaningless. I told myself I'd face things head on. But I'm still as weak as I was before. Tell me, do you think I'm strong enough now?
Definitely.
I'd like to think so, but I did lose my way. Everyone loses confidence in themselves from time to time. And that's when their weakness rears its ugly head. Being on the verge of grasping something, but grappling with the fear and frustration of losing everything again. It's so hard to overcome. And it's a feeling I understand all too well. I know we've pushed this crucial decision on you. And I can only imagine how hard that must be. But try not to blame Junpei and the others.
I know.
You really are strong, you know that? Anyway, as someone who was there too, I just wanted you to know. No matter what you decide, I'm still gonna do what I have to do.
Fire.
I faced off against countless opponents to get where I am now. If I said all my training was meaningless, then that would be spitting on all of their efforts too. And that would be absolutely unacceptable. Wouldn't you agree? Sorry, I didn't mean to go on a tangent like that. Not only did I ask you to join me today, but you got dragged into my fight too. I've got to at least pay you back for that. I'm pretty sure my special protein blend is around here somewhere.
You gonna give me protein? I can see a familiar handmade craft on the desk. It's a cardboard gold medal that Sonetta's sister made.
Oh, that. I was thinking of sending that back to my parents when I write them a New Year's card. We don't know how the future's gonna turn out. It's better if it doesn't stay with me.
This belongs to you.
You're one unusual guy. I was thinking this during the fight earlier, but for some reason, I feel like I can trust you to watch my back. Together, we can overcome anything. For a long time, all I cared about was having the power to protect others.
You know, I actually, when I first started playing this game, I thought Akihiko was gonna be that guy that always trying to lecture me and piss me off, but he's actually turned out to be really cool. So, yeah, really a nice character.
And I thought being hard on myself and competing with others was the only way I was gonna do that. Although, it is true that I've gotten more capable through my reckless approach. But now, there are others who fight alongside me. So I have people who I want to protect. But at the same time, I want them to be there fighting with me in the end. It's because I have all of you that I feel like I can become even stronger.
Indeed.
I still don't know if I'm strong or kind enough to deserve this medal, but this is my starting point. And it's something that I should keep with me. You've taught me another valuable lesson today. Now, where to put this?
Let me see. Let me see it.
Oh, sure.
Just breaks it. Whoa.
I did it, Miki.
You deserve it.
It's a huge honor. I'll fight to protect it like a champ, guarding his title. I may not be very good at motivating people with words, communicating how I feel, but you can trust I'll never back down from a fight. Even if I'm battered and on the ground,
No.
I'll get back up every time. I'll never give up. That's my duty to all of you, so you can count on me. I swear I will protect you. That being
Gotcha.
said, there's still so much I owe you for. I'll be doing what I can to pay back that debt. I haven't really thanked you for all your help until now either. Ah, right. I was going to at least thank you for what you did today. Damn. Looks like I'm out of protein powder. What else do I have? Ah, here. You can have these dumbbells. Just a minute. I'll get them ready for you.
I'm actually gonna take them.
You could change the weight on these ones to match whatever your muscle strength is. In your case, I'd start with 8 kilos. No, actually, I think you can handle 10. You could also use a machine, but you gotta do some resistance training with free weights too.
Dance.
Yo.
Dun, dun.
All right.
Okay.
All right, just one more.
What are you doing?
Oh, eating fast is kind of my thing. You don't eat quick at my place, my siblings will pick everything clean. Don't worry, your food's safe. Take your time. Oh, that That was almost a personal best for me. Oh, get this. I've got a race lined up at another school. A coach from a big-time athletic college is gonna be there. Know what that means? If I do well enough, I might score a scholarship.
That would be amazing.
Right? Then I could keep doing track. I'd pretty much given up on going to college. We just don't have that kind of money. And I heard about the chance for a scholarship, so you can imagine why I jumped on it, right? I'm gonna win this thing and go to college. And maybe this will make my mom's life a little easier.
Yeah, I bet it would.
Yeah, you're right. It's a relief to hear you say that. I always think how different things would be if my dad were still alive. If he were here, my siblings wouldn't have to worry about whether or not they'd get to eat every day. Well, complaining won't accomplish anything. I'm just gonna have to try for that scholarship.
Hayase is seriously thinking about his future. Hayase opened up to me about his problems. I feel like we're getting closer.
Shoot! The sale on chicken is almost over, and it's my turn to cook tonight. I'll catch you later.
Hey, so, didn't Kirijo-senpai say we shouldn't be hanging out like this? Think she'll be mad if she finds out?
I kind of doubt it, but I won't deny that seeing you all does remind me of recent events.
Right. Well then, why don't we just call it a wrap here?
Sonata-senpai, I'd like to ask for some help with this question.
Oh, wait, Junpei-kun. I wanted to ask you,
I think I'll take Koromaru for a walk. Hey, wait! We'll all take him on a walk when we're done. You can sit back down, Amada-kun. Oh, I guess you found out. I was planning on inviting you too, Mitsuru-senpai. I do understand that we don't have time for chit-chat, but I just wanted to spend time with everyone.
this was actually my idea. I was the one who wanted to gather everyone. So, I'm sorry. I don't want everyone to get in trouble for my selfishness.
Hey, you shouldn't be the only one that has to apologize. I feel the same way, Fuka.
Thanks, Yukari-chan. It's just, when I think this might be the last... in any case, I apologize for this. Let's just call it for today.
We're not calling it.
Thank you. After warning you all, I wasn't sure how to go back on it. I was actually taking a walk to mull it over. Yukari, Yamagishi, I feel the same way you do.
You did say we should try to go about our lives. You hear that, Junpei? Let's get to it.
If we're talking my life, studying's the last thing I'd be doing.
Mitsuru-senpai, could you help me with this?
Of course. What question did you need help with?
We studied together as we always do. I feel I was able to focus better than usual.
How long have we been studying? Time really flies when we're all in it together.
I agree. Thank you for going along with my suggestion, everyone.
Time well spent.
You think so? I hope everyone else feels the same way.
By the way, I hope you haven't forgotten about taking Koromaru for a walk.
Of course not. Come on, everyone, let's go.
That'll be it for studying then. Everyone, make sure to give it your all on the exams.
You go on ahead to the shrine. I'll grab us some takoyaki.
Bet. Want me to wait for you?
Aww, you gonna miss me? It's fine, just go on ahead. I'll be there in a sec.
Okay.
Got some takoyaki. And this one's for you.
Thanks.
Sure thing. Be sure to thank me for every single bite. Just messing around. To be honest, this is kind of an apology for the other day. You know, back when I blew up at you. One pack of takoyaki ain't gonna make up for it, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah, it's gonna be 3. I already forgave you, bro. You good?
Thanks. Still, I felt like words weren't enough for an apology. I took my anger out on you, and you totally didn't deserve that. It's 'cause I really wanted to take out my anger on someone else. Remember when I mentioned I was visiting someone at the hospital, and how I pissed her off, but I didn't know what I did wrong? I think I get it now. A while back, I was asked what I'd be doing with my life in 2 years. By Chidori. And being the insensitive dumbass I am, I said something like, "Beats me," for a long time. I didn't even understand how it must have felt for her to ask me that. So it's no wonder she got upset. She was facing something really scary. And there I was, acting like it was no big deal. The other day, when everyone was all calm and chatting about what Ryoji said, it put everything into perspective. When it finally hit me, I lost my shit and snapped at you. I'm really sorry about that, man. Hey, come on, eat up. Don't want cold takoyaki, do you? Woohoo, that was tasty. And it's not too bad cold either. Hey, by the way, have you decided what you're gonna do on the 31st yet?
Yeah, I have.
Gotcha. Look, man. Me and the others might tell you all kinds of stuff, but whatever we say, go with your own gut. You've dealt with enough as it is, you know? I've always been jealous of you. You're a special dude, and everyone's always counting on you. But at the same time, I knew you were the one making all the tough calls. You're always looking out for everyone around you. Even people like me. Sure, I was jealous, but watching you, I knew I could never be you. So, I figured maybe it's time you chose what you wanted to do for a change. Besides, forgetting everything doesn't exactly sound so bad, does it?
Do you really think that?
I mean, I obviously wouldn't like that. It'd suck to forget everything.
I was gonna do the Chidori line, but I don't want to like use Chidori as a, you know what I mean, to try to prove a point or something. Or not really prove a point, but like it feels like a low blow mentioning her.
But that's just how I feel. You should follow your feelings. Whatever you choose, I won't let anyone tell you otherwise. All right, that's enough serious stuff. Chats like this make my throat all dry. Or maybe it's just a takoyaki. Let's grab a drink somewhere and head back. That okay with you, Mr. Leader?
Yep, I'm fine with that. Junpei and I chatted all the way home.
Yes? Who is it?
It's me.
Huh? Oh, come in. You don't stop by very often, Senpai. Is something wrong?
No, not particularly. Is this a bad time?
Aw, are you feeling lonely?
Hey, are you teasing me?
Nah, I'd never.
Sure.
I wonder what this Nyx is like.
Oh, I was about to say it reminds you of the recordings from the command room.
Do you think it's inside Tartarus?
I have no idea.
Oh, by the way, I've made my decision. I want to fight to the end. It's better than doing nothing. That's why you're here, right, Senpai?
You got me.
Yeah, you're pretty easy to read.
I've made my decision as well. The Kirijo group is slowly regaining its footing. After I graduate, the plan is for me to eventually take over as leader. Turning back was never really an option for me.
But what if you die?
If we can defeat Nyx and I die in the process, then the company will continue on without me. And I'm confident they'd carry on my wishes.
But from what we've heard, Nyx can't be defeated. Though I kinda wonder about that. We've got someone on our team who seems pretty unkillable too.
That's true. And he's an exceptional persona user.
Of course,
Even if death was empowering him from within.
He's an interesting guy, huh?
He certainly is.
You know, if things don't work out, I think I'll still be okay as long as I'm with everyone. Honestly, I don't think it matters if we live or die. All that really matters is that we're proud of how we lived. And I know I'd be proud if we decided to fight Nyx.
Is this about honoring your father's legacy?
Yeah, that's part of it. But mostly, it's about me and how I feel.
I understand.
Senpai, a while back, you asked me to face what comes next with you. You didn't forget, did you?
I could never forget. We'll fight together, Yukari.
Good.
Fire.
Sorry I kept you waiting.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Sorry, I guess I need to train more. Whew. Let's go in. I'm super thirsty. Oh, that was great. I always say food tastes better with a buddy. I used to come here all the time with my teammates, but...
But what?
They wouldn't come now even if I invited them. I don't really get along with people who don't take the sport seriously. We even started training at different times. Nothing's organized anymore. I used to love it there, you know. I spent all my time on the track, practicing and training. We all loved track and had so much fun together. But then... never mind. It doesn't matter. We're too different, them and me. I'm going to reach heights they never will. I have to.
That's fire. Hayas is really passionate about his sport. Okay. Okay.
Sorry, that was a weird conversation. I think I'll do lunges the whole way home. You keep at it too. No slowing down.
Alright. Hey, the exam results are up. I scored the highest in my grade. Everyone is looking at me with respect. Nice. Mitsuru promised to give me a gift if I scored well. I should talk to Mitsuru when I see her. Lunchtime is almost over. I should go back to class.
It's so simple. You just purchase a ticket at the window and then walk in to enjoy a film. This may sound silly to you, but I've always wanted to try the whole theater experience. Even though we sat at the end of the aisle, I didn't feel that my view was compromised in the least. It seems a lot of thought goes into the design and construction of a movie theater.
Said the rich girl. Glad you enjoyed it.
It's thanks to you. I've never felt comfortable enough to come here alone. I'm sure most people don't consider this to be such a big deal. I imagine someone like Yukari would have no reservations seeing a movie by herself. She's likely more suited to riding a motorcycle than I am as well.
You're not suited?
I don't quite mean to say that. It's just that my time available for riding is limited. Lately, I find myself dreaming about driving to some far-off destination without telling a soul. Well, fantasizing can be fun in its own way.
Let's go for a ride.
Together? Just the two of us? Can you ride one on your own? Or do you plan to cling on behind me? Whichever it is, you've got your work cut out for you. In any case, you have my thanks. I'm feeling a lot better now.
Oh yeah. Mitsuru is expressing her appreciation. I feel like our relationship has grown.
You know, I have to wonder, when my parents went through stressful times, maybe they had moments like this too. Sorry, I know this isn't the proper place to stand around chatting, but if it's all right with you, why don't we stay here a bit longer before heading back?
I'm fine with that. Pass some time with Mitsuru, then heading back to the dorm.
Kuro-chan's as happy as ever. No matter how cold it is, we'll be right here. So go play all you want, okay? Recently, I found a recipe for a cake that you can bake with nothing but a microwave. You know, since it's almost Christmas,
Oh, so like in a
I
mug?
wanted to try making something to get in the spirit of things. And depending on the ingredients I use, I might even be able to give some to Kuro-chan.
Nice.
Oh, welcome back. Huh? He's holding something in his mouth.
Ooh.
I wonder where he keeps finding all this. Oh no, Kuro-chan! Your butt's all dusty now. I guess we should take a bath together again. Let's head back.
Sorry to drag you along on this personal venture.
Nah, it's all good. Looking for something specific?
No, not exactly, but thank you. Looking through the literature section made me realize something. There are so many books about romance, but far fewer on the domestic life that comes after it. I wonder if that means the most exciting time in one's life comes prior to the wedding. The truth is, the group is in turmoil over the inheritance issue. And some of the older members are of the opinion that a student like me isn't up to the task. But I'm the daughter of the head of the group. I need to show that I can take the lead, even if I have to make sacrifices to do it.
Did something happen?
Fiancé.
Oh
has been
hell
chosen
no!
for me. He's the new president of one of our affiliates, and he's much older than me. But if I agree to the marriage, the future of the company will be secured. He's planning to announce the partnership and our engagement at the same time. Doing so will give the appearance that the company is stable both inside and out. This is the best solution for everyone involved.
Is it really?
This was decided a long time ago. It's just going to take place a bit sooner than originally planned, that's all. This is for the best. My mother and father walked the same path, so I won't run from my fate.
When I say this, just say that. I'll do something about it.
You shouldn't make promises you can't keep. What could you possibly do? Still, though, hearing you say that almost makes me want to believe.
Hey, that worked out. Let's go. I was scared for a second. Mr. looks conflicted. I feel like our relationship has grown. Nice.
Say, recently I've been feeling a little hesitant about meeting up with you like this.
Really?
I already made the decision to carry out my duty, but whenever I talk with you, my resolve begins to falter. Why do I feel this way when I'm with you? I think it would be best if we left off here for today. Sorry to do this after inviting you out here, but I need to head home and go over some paperwork on the partnership.
I do gotta say though, I'm only trying to see who's the best fit for him, the character. I think I mentioned this before, but I don't know how. I actually don't know how old Mitsuru is, but they're in high school, so not trying to be no weirdo, but I'm just thinking, what's best for my homie, right? What's best for Makoto? I know that's his canon name. I don't refer to him as such because I'm used to calling Persona 5's Makoto.
Excuse me.
So yeah.
Sorry for making you come all the way up here.
What's your request?
Well... would you have a practice match with me? Right here, right now. It's just, now we're going up against that thing that lived inside of you, right? I thought if we sparred, I could get an idea of how well I would do against it. I trained in secret for a long time, so I could avenge my mom's death. That was the only time I could forget the pain. When I was alone, swinging my spear.
Oh.
But I've changed since then. I want to use this power to help me live my own life. I'd promised that I'd see this through to the end. I have to make good on that. Anyway, I want you to see me the way I am now, Senpai. Of course, I don't want us to actually get hurt, so I'll be using this. And this one's for you.
Please go easy on me.
Thank you for this. Now then, please, take this seriously. Otherwise, there's no point. I never noticed you could see the stars so clearly up here. You were just as strong as I thought, Senpai. I had no chance. At least, now I know where I stand compared to you.
Are you satisfied?
Yes, I gave it my all. Although, it is still frustrating to see such a difference in our skills. I don't know what decision you'll make in the end, but as long as there's time, I won't stop training. So would you mind if I challenged you again sometime?
You're 10 years too early. Anytime.
Thank you. I'll get closer to beating you. Just wait.
Indeed.
I really like it here. I've made so many memories since coming to this dorm. Both fun and difficult ones. But I feel like living means carrying it all with you and moving forward. I used to think I didn't have a place to call home, but I realized that's not something you get from someone else. Home, my real home, is the place that helps me move forward. That's why I believe fighting to come back here is what Aragaki-san would have wanted. I've learned that everyone at the dorm has their own reasons for staying, and that means I need to do my best too. I never would have figured that out if I didn't have you all behind me.
Achoo. Bless you.
I like being on the rooftop at night, but maybe it's too cold to be out here in December. Can we talk some more inside? I'd like to go over today's battle before I forget.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, and while we're at it, you should say hi to Hamburger too. Maybe it's because it's winter, but his fur's gotten so fluffy and cute.
After chatting with Amada in his room, I headed back to mine. I was inspired by how honest Amada was with his feelings. Ooh, more SP. Oh.
I thought you were gonna go visit your mother's grave.
Sonata-san.
You sure this is where you want to be?
Well, I was planning on visiting her, but when I thought about what I was gonna say to her, it just didn't feel right. I've still got unfinished business to take care of first.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't have anything to tell Shinji right now. I've got my own stuff to deal with.
An unbeatable enemy, huh? I wonder what it's like.
Beats me. It doesn't matter, though. I've already made up my mind. I don't care what I'm up against. I'm gonna look it straight in the eyes.
Nice.
Straight in the eyes. I like the sound of that. You can count me in too.
All right.
Sorry that today's episode is kind of short. I honestly haven't really been feeling it right now. Or now I've had a lack of energy, haven't really been speaking too much. And I don't want to get to the full moon and just kind of have this kind of energy. So Monday I'll pick it back up. You know, I'll stream back again. I'll stream it again. And yeah, I think then we should be able to get to the full moon. I did plan on getting to the full moon again this episode. But like I said, I just haven't been feeling it. And I don't want to just ruin the vibes of something that's kind of important. So with that being said, that's gonna be it for the stream. That's gonna be it for the episode. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.